Hey guys, Chetan here from Gizmo Times, and this is the Infinix Hot S3, the latest smartphone from Infinix that comes with 20 megapixel low light selfie camera. The previous phone from the company was rather a flagship phone, the Infinix Zero 5, which was very good with the cameras, with the display as well as with the body. But now the Infinix Hot S3 comes with a price below 10,000 rupees. And these are the main features of this smartphone. It comes with a 5.7-inch 18:9 display, and there's a 4000 mAh battery that powers this phone. There's also a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor included in this, and there's a 20 megapixel front-facing camera as mentioned earlier. And to add to the camera's features, there's beauty and bokeh mode, which is quite expected anyway. And it's the XOS, that's the custom interface that is offered by Infinix in this smartphone, just like any other smartphone from the company. There's also this free upgrade that is mentioned here, which is for the Android update. The MRP mentioned here is Rs 9999. Now let's unbox the device and see what else comes in the box package. So firstly, this is the phone, and let me remove the cover. And before that, again, the quick roundup of the specs here. The Snapdragon processor, and this a 20 megapixel low light camera, and there's also this selfie flash, which might be the reason they're calling it low light, where the flash would come to use. And this is the back of the phone, and it mentions that there are 2 SIM slots and a separate micro SD card slot, which is a good thing because you get a dedicated card slot. This is the rear camera on the Infinix Hot S3, that is towards the corner. There is also a fingerprint sensor on the back of the phone, and it's quite comfortable to hold thanks to the 5.7-inch full view display on the front with the 5.7-inch screen size. Now let's keep this aside and check out what else comes in the box. Firstly, there's a screen guard that is given here, and there's this booklet to let you know about the self-care and the warranty card along with it. And there's a quick start guide for the users to get started using this phone. Apart from that, there's this dark rubber case which helps protect the back of the phone. There's a flat cable given here with the micro USB connectivity, so the phone has micro USB port towards the bottom. And this is the Infinix branded charger. That's the travel adapter that comes with a 5-way 2-way output, which is the standard charging that you see on the regular smartphones. And quite a unique or interesting shape for the SIM ejector pin. Now let's check out the physical aspect and then the OS of the device. So starting off with the back of the phone, again, this is the sandstone black, though it isn't that sandstone finish that you would have seen on the OnePlus phones earlier. This is a smoother black variant, but in the end it's black, and that is what is mentioned. It doesn't seem like metal body, though I'm not really sure. It does feel like plastic a bit. I'll have to confirm about that. And towards the bottom of the phone, there's the micro USB port, speaker grill, as well as the microphone. On the side are the buttons, the power button as well as the volume rocker buttons. On the top is this 3.5mm headset jack, and on the left is that slot where it was mentioned that there are 2 SIM slots, 2 nano slots, and there is also 1 slot for the micro SD card. And there's a minimal branding, Hot S on the back, and the fingerprint sensor is located towards the center of it. Now on the front, what you see is this 20 megapixel camera along with the LED flashlight unit, and there's also the earpiece grill. And towards the bottom, you don't see the navigation buttons outside the screen, so they are a part of the display or the interface itself. And that is what helps when you have a larger screen, a 5.7-inch screen, and this is the 18:9 resolution. And that is why you are seeing the navigation buttons as a part of the display, which is again a trend with the recent smartphones. So before starting, these are some very interesting ones. Lick the battery damages both you and your battery, and this also forcibly removing internal battery will damage the phone, and long press the power key for 10 seconds to restart the phone. A couple of them are quite useful. The one is funny, but that is actually true. So initially there are 2 themes here to choose from, which is a good thing for you to start personalizing here. And so this is the final interface of the Infinix Hot S3. Quite a lot of pre-installed applications already. There's Magic Movie, PHX browser, and these are a few more apps. The Phone Master User Guide, Weather, X Club, X Share, and some media applications as well. FM radio is pre-installed. There's sound recorder as well, and under the tools you'll find the service part, where if at all you find any issue with the device, you can directly check it from here for the phone's performance. There's a freezer. If you are not using an app and if you want it to not even run in the background, you can have the freezer app store it. And there is X theme if you want to install any theme or change the theme. WhatsApp, Facebook and Flipkart are as well installed, and Flipkart is where the phone is selling. There's a cleaner which would remove all the background applications for you. Now getting into the settings, let's go first check out the Android version. This is the XOS 3.0 version with 3GB RAM, 32GB storage, 4000 mAh battery, 13 megapixel rear camera, 20 megapixel front facing camera, and the Android version right now here is Android 8.0 Oreo. So that is actually a better thing. I expected this to go with Android Nougat, but here it's Android Oreo, and you'll be getting the Android P upgrade in the future, because that is what the box also mentions. You'll get one free upgrade in the future. The Android security patch level is November 5th, 2017, and if you go back to check out the different features, firstly getting into this, the internal storage here is 32GB, of which 8.19 is used, and you get about 23GB available. And for 3GB of RAM, there's about 1.7GB available for the users. Getting into the gesture and smart motion features, there's double tap to wake, quick start, one-handed mode, take screenshot with 3 fingers, and turn silence. These are a few features that some of the other custom interfaces as well offer, but that's a good thing. These are the common features with users also like to use. There's theme and lock screen where you can change the themes and change the wallpapers as well, and there's also magazine lock screen view that you can get. So this is a quick overview of the interface. You get a lot of quick shortcuts here for the screenshot, for the scroll shot. There's also a screen record option that is given here for recording a video of the entire screen that you are navigating through. Let's quickly get into the camera, where it talks about the selfie camera more, but let's check out both the cameras here. There's a 30 megapixel rear camera that is given here with the LED flash. That's dual LED flash combination that is given here. And now there's a direct shortcut for beauty mode, even for the rear facing camera. There's auto mode, and if you go to the different modes, there's panorama, there's night mode, time lapse, professional. So professional is where you have the options to change the ISO, white balance, manual focus, shutter speed, EV as well as ME. So these are the different features that can be changed when you're taking a photo with the professional mode. Now if you go towards the top, there's HDR mode that you can change. There's flashlight, and this is the resolution changer if you want 18:9, 16:9, 4:3 or 1:1. So those can be changed as well. Now under the settings you see there is delay capture, touch capture. Touch capture is where if you touch on the screen it would take the photo. Let me take a quick picture here with the rear camera of the phone, and this is an example photo that is taken here. And this is without any setting, so I like the way the background gets blurred here. It's quite good in that way. But then this is a quick sample under artificial light settings, so I'll have a few capture samples and everything done very soon. We'll come up with a camera review here, because the cameras are in quite a focus here with the 20 megapixel front facing camera. This is the one, the front facing camera. So it says 20 megapixel, and that is this camera here, and along with that there's again a dual LED flash. So this is the flashlight that gets activated with the 2 flashes. This is the final capture that you see, which is not bad with the quality, but then I could also notice that there's a lot of exposure being done here in some areas. So again, this is because we are in artificial light conditions, and I would quickly post a video with the camera review, and that is when you can see if the camera actually works well. So there's beauty mode. You can directly go to auto mode and turn off the beauty option here, and under the modes you see there is again time lapse and wide selfie. Wide selfie is where you'll have to tilt the camera for it to take a wider selfie. So this is the camera application of the Infinix Hot S3, and this was the entire hands-on and unboxing of the smartphone that is launched in India through Flipkart. I hope you like this video. If you have any other questions about the Infinix Hot S3, do let me know in the comment sections. I'll try to answer them, and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching.